What are some qualities of spirituality? Spirituality is who we are being, or more so what we are being. Our awareness of what we are in every given moment. Our intention of who we are being. Our intention of what we are choosing to align with. We can show up to worship at church on Sundays or to study at our monastery on Wednesdays. But how can we carry this worship, this intention, to elevate our being to every moment of our lives? To not fall into the trap of compartmentalizing our spirituality to 1 day a week or 1 hour a week or certain moments of our day. Yes, we schedule moments of meditation, of prayer, of contemplation at specific times or days that are meant to fully devote to this while renouncing other action. But there is nothing stopping us from carrying this intention with us to every moment of our day. This gets rid of the excuse of not having enough time to practice, because every single moment is an opportunity to practice. Classic meditations might require you to sit down and set aside time in your day to practice. But for example, contemplation, you can contemplate the idea of what am I throughout every moment of your day, while working, while talking with a friend, while doing the dishes, while taking care of your daily responsibilities, while taking a walk in the park. Increasing your awareness of who you are being and the intention behind all your actions requires no compartmentalization. That is something that you can carry with you through every moment of your day. Choosing to be kind, choosing to be compassionate, choosing to love yourself and others. Those spiritual pathways don't require separation from the world, unless you're following a path such as those in Buddhism of renouncing the world entirely and completely. Spiritual practice can be done throughout every moment of everyday life. There is plenty of time. Every moment of your existence here in the world is your opportunity. Carrying this tension alone to be aware of who you are being, what you are, throughout every moment of your day is enough to carry you very far in your spiritual journey. What are some ways we can stay spiritually connected at work or school or settings that involve interacting with other people? You can ask yourself, how can I be of service to this person? And one of the most basic forms of being of service to others is being intentional with who you are being, whether it's the role that you're playing in that moment, the role of the client or the person providing the service, whether it's the employee, whether it's the healer. What energies are you carrying into the conversation? Are you being compassionate towards the other person? Are you being judgmental? Are you projecting your beliefs and your positionalities onto them? Are you providing a space for them to be exactly who they are? Therefore, are you unconditionally loving them? Just being in these higher states is of great service to others. And stepping into your daily roles from this intention, from this being, is very powerful. In work, that could look like creating a win-win situation for both, not just trying to get something from someone else, whether it be a paycheck from an employer or a financial exchange from a client. You can do work for others and do work for the world without being focused on what you're getting out of it. But instead, let that be just a byproduct of the good that you are doing for the person or the good that you are doing for the world. Releasing your attachment to the fruits that you're getting from action. And a greater challenge would be to be that same higher vibrational being coming from those higher levels of consciousness throughout the adversities and the wins, the accomplishments. Staying strong, staying in power through what the world perceives as disaster and through what the world perceives as gifts. These are all great challenges, but that's the point. This is what the practice is. And every opportunity throughout our lives is an opportunity to practice this. And personally, my success in the application of these teachings is by simply holding that intention constantly. I try to the best of my ability in every moment to keep God in mind, to keep the highest in mind, to keep divinity in mind throughout all I do. I try my best to learn and get a better understanding of what the ego is. So I have the tools to discern what is coming from the ego and what is coming from the highest. If it's coming from compassion, I can tell you it's coming from a good place. If it's coming from personal gain, the lower self, rather than the best for all, that might be something we want to let go of. And when I say the best for all, I think it's really important to point out that we don't have to know what the best for all is. We can surrender that. We can leave that to God. We can leave the meaning of everything that's going on to God, which I can tell you will relieve a lot of suffering going on internally as well. How do you maintain your spiritual practice when you're feeling stressed or busy? Well, we already touched on how we can carry spiritual practice and spiritual intention into every moment of our days, but say that's becoming really challenging. Say you keep getting distracted from this intention that you wanted to hold throughout your entire day. Then it might be a good idea to set aside some time. Set aside an hour where you can meditate or contemplate without being worried about your external responsibilities. You might need some practice cultivating this on your own before you practice carrying this into the world, and that's okay. I'm not saying to not take some time throughout your day to fully, without distraction, focus on your spiritual goals. Even if you're really good at carrying this spiritual intention and this practice throughout every day and every moment, it's definitely needed, beneficial, helpful to take some time out of your day to recharge without the additional challenges of the outside world and outside energies. So set aside some time to practice and to recharge. Spirituality can absolutely influence your relationships and your worldly goals. This all ties into who you are being. Who are you being in that relationship? What is your role in that relationship? What state of being are you carrying into that relationship? What qualities of consciousness are you embodying in that relationship? That is going to have a huge effect on the success of your relationships and on the fluctuations of your emotional state throughout interactions with people. In your relationships, focus on what you are giving, not what you are receiving. Focus on what you can bring to the relationship, what you can do for the other person. If you're looking for romantic love, if you fully embody love within yourself, fully loving yourself, and master the ability of loving others, love will easily find you, very easily. Then looking for a romantic partner isn't just about looking for love, because you find love everywhere. You can look for a partner that is on a similar path to you, that has similar goals. Every moment, every interaction is the spiritual journey. The spiritual journey is not separate from every moment. We are spiritual beings, and that doesn't stop because we're involved in the world a bit more. But there will be greater challenges, and it does complicate the journey, but it also provides substantial opportunity for growth. If you're looking to balance spiritual growth with your daily responsibilities in a practical manner, this channel is for you. I break down higher spiritual concepts in a digestible manner and share practical advice into how to apply these teachings into your daily life from my own experience. So I thank you for watching this video. I hope you'll join me on the next, and I look forward to seeing you there.